Hey everybody, my name is Amy and I'm the blogger with Bold and Free. Feel free to call me a Meg, that is the French version of my name. It doesn't matter to me. For those of you who don't know, Bold and Free is a health and lifestyle blog. And my goal with this blog is to help you live your best life. And by doing that, we can live a fulfilling life. And so my motto is be bold to live free. Be bold in your choices, be bold and try new things. Because when you try new things, get outside of your comfort zone, you're going to live a freeing and amazing life. So I've decided this month I'm going to focus on DIY beauty. And for those of you that know me, I do mostly written blog. So I'm getting outside of my comfort zone. This really stresses me out, so bear with me. This is my first video, but I wanted to try something new because I've never done a video blog before. But I figured with this theme this month, it would be better to do something live in front of you so you can physically see everything that I'm doing. So we are doing video blogging this entire month for DIY beauty, and we're specifically going to be looking at skincare. And the reason why I chose this theme this month is because too many times I've been in the grocery store completely overwhelmed. Overwhelmed with how many choices I have, but also looking at the ingredient labels and the stuff. You think something is all natural and it's not. So you need to have, being able to research all of this. I know I'm talking to some of you about this because everybody does it. And for those of us on a budget, it's like you want the expensive product, but you don't know what's in it, number one. And number two, it may be like $50 that you don't want to spend. So my goal this month is to show you that you can actually make your own beauty products, and it can be completely up to you about the price point. So you can decide what money you're going to be spending on these beauty products, and you're going to know exactly what's in it. So this particular post we're going to be doing a vegan lip scrub, which I'm totally stoked about, but I actually took this idea from the blogger Rosy Chick. Rosy Chick actually took the idea from the it's a company, it's a store called Lush. It's in most stores in America. It's an all-natural beauty brand that you can buy handmade beauty products. And I love the store, it's really great, but she took a version of that and created it herself. So I decided I loved the way that she did it, and then I'm actually going to twist it to make it vegan because she used brown sugar in her product, and then she also used honey. And for those of us that want a more vegan product or something that we know there's no animal derivatives in it, this is going to be the lip scrub for you. I also wanted to throw out there to you guys that understanding beauty and what's in your products, there is a great website that you can go to, and it's called the Campaign for Safe Cosmetics. And I'm going to drop the link below for you guys so that way you can look into this further and know exactly what's in your beauty products, because I can guarantee you guys are going to be shocked, because I know I was. My favorite skincare was on there. I was so sad to find out that my mascara that I've been using for 10 years was actually on there. So I will drop the link for you guys if you want to take a look. Also, for all the products that I'm going to be talking about, there will be a link to my blog post where you can find all of these products. So let's go ahead and get started. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a vegan lip scrub. And it's very, very simple. It is 4 ingredients. So what's great is that with Rosy Chick, she actually used 3 ingredients in hers. She just used a brown sugar, she used coconut oil, and she used honey. I actually added a 4th ingredient into mine, and it's going to be an essential oil. So for the first step, actually I'll show you all of the products first. The first ingredient that we're using today is an organic raw cane sugar. Now, this might be upsetting to some of you to find this out, but most sugar that is sold in the United States is not vegan. It actually has bone char in it, which is an animal-derived, essentially it makes sense, it's bones that are crushed up to make sugar white. So for some of you, this might be shocking. So what you'll want to do is look on the backs of your labels and look and see if you can find something that says vegan, You want to look at all the ingredients. You can even look up the companies on there. Today we're using Florida Crystals sugar, and this is raw cane sugar. And we're using about 1.5 tablespoons today. Then we're going to look at coconut oil. So coconut oil, there are plenty of different options. This is already vegan, but I just used the brand Nutiva since I already had it in my pantry. Love this stuff, it's completely organic. Then we're going to be using a blue agave nectar. And this stuff, you might recognize it. It's made with a lot of tequila. So for you drinkers out there, you probably know what this stuff is. But this is also naturally vegan. And then today we're going to be using an essential oil. I really wanted to use lavender oil, but I actually ran out. So today we're actually going to be using a frankincense oil. Now for some of you, you might recognize this name. It's from biblical times, so it's been around for thousands of years. And this stuff is powerful. It's very amazing, heals many ailments. If you feel like you're getting the flu, just take a drop of this stuff and you're gonna feel amazing in no time. So those are the 4 ingredients that are inside of our lip scrub. So the first step that we're going to take is we're going to essentially just kind of put these all together. We're doing 1.5 tablespoons of the sugar, 1 tablespoon of the coconut oil, 1 tablespoon of the agave nectar, and then 1 to 2 drops of your favorite essential oil. Now, essential oils are extremely potent, so you may want to test it out to see how your skin reacts to it. And usually you use a carrier oil, which is your coconut oil in this case. That makes it easier to go on your skin. So we're gonna actually mix everything inside of the essential oil bowl. And so I've already put 2 drops of the essential oil inside this bowl. So I'm gonna set that to the side. And then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna pour in the agave nectar. Yeah, I can't wait for you guys to try this out. And I would grab a group of friends. This is great. Get a bottle of wine, grab some friends, do some DIY. And I've got some great ideas for the rest of this month too. So make sure to subscribe to my channel so that way you can get the updates for when I post my new blog posts. And then we are going to add in the coconut oil. And with the coconut oil, you want to make sure that you have some of it that's slightly melted. Because if it's completely hard, it's going to be harder to mix it together. So you'll want some of it that's kind of oily and ready to go. In this case, we're in Arizona, so it's already freaking hot here. And yeah, it's pretty much ready to go. So yes, it's like 110 right now, which is great. Okay, we're gonna mix these together. Ooh, it smells so good. Okay. And then we're going to grab our sugar. This is what the exfoliation is going to be coming into play. We may need to add more. These are just kind of ways to start it, and we're just going to kind of mix it together to make it more of a scrub. And you guys, this will actually last quite a long time, so you want to put it in a sealed container, and these are perfect gifts. So if you want to make mom a gift, a best friend a gift, I'm actually making this for my friend. I know she's gonna love it. We're gonna mix this stuff together. In this case, what I'm gonna probably do is add a little bit more sugar because it's still a little bit liquidy for my taste and for hers, I bet. So I wanna go ahead and get that mixed up together. I'm gonna set these 2 to the side. We're gonna add a little bit more sugar in here, guys. Oh, that might be too much, but we'll see. Alrighty. Oh, that's perfect. So until you get that consistency that's great for a scrub, then what we're gonna do is I'm gonna actually show you how to use it, and then I'll actually put it in a little tiny plastic jar that I have. Bought this stuff at the grocery store. It was like $5 for 12 big ones of these. If you want a smaller one, they do sell the smaller ones as well. And they're very, very affordable. And what's awesome is that all of these ingredients cost me less than $10. So the most expensive ingredient that I had to buy, well, when I bought it, it was the coconut oil. This stuff is about $5 a jar. But the agave nectar was like $3. This sugar was only $3. So you can go to your basic health food store, or any of your regular grocery stores will carry all of these ingredients. Alrighty. So before I put it in the jar, I'm gonna show you how to use it. What we'll wanna do first is we want to moisten our lips a little bit. So I have a bowl of water and then a little towelette. You can use a washcloth, whatever you have. We don't want anything that's too rough. We want to make sure it's a little wet, because if you try to put the stuff on and then wipe it off with no moisture, it's going to hurt. And a lip scrub is supposed to exfoliate your lips, not rip them to shreds. So make sure you do that. Alrighty, so you can either use a spoon. I'm just gonna use my hands to put this on my lips. I'm just gonna dab in some water on my lips here. What's nice is this stuff isn't messy, so it's like really easy to do. Don't mind me, just gonna do this first. All right, and I'm just gonna use my hand for this, gonna mix it up together. And we're just gonna take a little bit. We're just gonna dab it on our lips. Oh, it smells so good. There we go. And then you're gonna leave it on just for a few minutes, or until you can scrub it out. So the goal of this is to scrub your lips so that way they can get exfoliated. And remember, the coconut oil is gonna make them very soft. The sugar is doing the exfoliation. The frankincense oil is giving you an immune boost. And then the agave nectar is really to help keep it more moist for you as well. These two things do the same thing. So once you have it done a little bit, we are going to take our cloth. Oh, I got some sugar in my mouth. Tastes good. All right, we're gonna dab it in the water, and we're just gonna take it off. You can even eat it if you want. All of this stuff, you can actually eat all of this. Now, make sure with the frankincense oil, it's important that you buy, or any oil, before you just swallow it, is to make sure it's for internal use. On the backs of most of the essential oils, it will tell you what the use is for. Do not buy a fragrance oil. The fragrance oils are not meant to be ingested or put on your skin. You want it to say topical for skin, and then there's just different ways. And then this one on the back, it says you can dilute 1 drop in 4 ounces of liquid, and that means that you can actually ingest it. All right, so once we've got all of the sugar off, just want to make sure it's completely off. You'll know if it's not. Okay. Alrighty. So now that it's completely off, you can feel your lips are nice and soft. Being in Arizona, it's freaking hot here. It is hot. So what you're gonna want to do, for most of us that live in dry climates, you're going to want to use a lip balm or something that you can moisturize your lips. For those of you that live in very humid climates, you may not need anything. But for us here in Arizona, probably Vegas, even Southern California, you're gonna want something. Now, you can either use a coconut oil as your moisturizer, or you can use a shea butter, a natural vegan shea butter, or you can buy your favorite oils. Today I'm using Shea Moisture. It's an African water, mint, and ginger shea butter vegan lip balm. And that's all in the title. I'll link this as well so you guys can take a look at it. This stuff is amazing. I absolutely love it. I bought it at just a regular grocery store, and you're just gonna put it on. You don't need too much. And now your lips are nice and soft. So that is the essential way to do this. It's very easy and simple. All you'll want to do is just grab the ingredients, grab some friends, and you'll have a great time doing it. And I'm just gonna actually put this inside of the little jar I have. And it's great because you can give this away as a gift. It'll last a few weeks, and just make sure you leave it inside. If you leave this in your car, then it's not going to last. So you want to make sure it's in a great griller area. You'll see some chunks because the coconut oil, when it's, depending on the weather, it's going to either liquefy or stay solid. And then there you go, you just kind of screw it on there. And then there you have a perfect gift. One last thing I wanted to let you guys know was that I actually wrote an ebook. So for some of you that don't know that, I wrote a health ebook, and it actually doubles as a cookbook. So if you want a copy, it's totally free. Go to my website, BeBoldAndFree.com, and click Get Ebook. All you have to do is put in your email address, and then I'll send it to you right away. I look forward to seeing you guys next week. Have a beautiful day. Bye.